The Trinity, or Logos, is originally an Indo-European concept that symbolizes creation and the order of the universe. The Trinity of Logos is divided into three. The first being the Father, the divine masculine archetype. This is symbolized by the Sky Father and the theological metaphysical understanding of pantheism. Pantheism is the manifestation of the universe, and that reality is the representation of the divine. When we look up at the sky out into the universe, we connect with this manifestation of divinity. It is the creative intelligence and cosmic law. The second being the Mother, the divine feminine archetype. This is symbolized by the Earth Mother and the theological metaphysical understanding of animism. Animism is the understanding that every living being in the universe, and especially on this planet, has a soul and a metaphysical dimension. When we connect with the Earth, we are connecting with the sacred primordial womb that brings life into this plane of existence. Animism is also an understanding of our indigenous racial and ethnic roots, a seeded relationship to our natural environment, which is where you can truly connect to all that is divine. The third being the son or daughter, along with your brothers and sisters, the divine child archetype. This is symbolized by the multiplicity of the archetypes, which in more generic terms are labeled as the gods and goddesses. This concept of a multiple expression of the divine is termed polytheism, meaning many deities. This helps us understand how to interact with various personality types, and how to understand our own unconscious or primordial archetypal symbolism. The Catholic Roman Church plagiarized this concept of the Trinity of Logos and labelled them the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They plagiarized this concept as a way to lure indigenous Europeans into the monotheistic religion of the Middle Eastern region. The three monotheistic religions of the Middle East, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, are an inversion of the Trinity of Logos. They are the three black Saturnian cubes, also known as the Tesseract. This perverted version of the primordial Trinity opens up the shadowy abyss. Judaism being the inversion of the Father, as it was the patriarchal seed to the inverted Trinity, Islam being the mother, as the symbolism associated with the Islamic religion is feminine in nature, and Christianity, the Son, as a symbol of Christ dying on the cross, is the symbol of the dying black sun. Monotheism is not the understanding of the all-encompassing creative intelligence that gave birth to the universe. It instead masquerades as the creator, but really is metaphysical slavery that keeps the mind and soul in an invisible prison. This is symbolized perfectly by the black cube, which is literally the box one cannot think outside of, and traps you in doctrine and dogma that cannot be questioned. The three Abrahamic monotheistic religions are nothing more than spiritual stagnation that allows no freedom of expression. By presenting only these three slave religions as the only way to the divine, then leaves open the nihilistic and atheistic abyss for people who can't see any other path to the divine, to reject Logos entirely and go down the opposite road of satanic materialist philosophy, which just plays into the monotheistic paradigm as it becomes its adversary. The only way to truly break free of the inverted Trinity is to reconnect with the primordial true Trinity of Logos, without the distorted infection that even our ancestral-rooted traditions were exposed to during their Dark Age takeovers, that were to weaken the original ancestral traditions in order for the complete monotheistic Saturnian cult's colonization program to be successful.